Hi everyone, I'm Shannon from Arise Home Education, and I teach the self-paced course, Contextual British History for the Tudor Era. And so this course is a really unique course. I wrote the curriculum for it, and it is based on the life of Shakespeare. And so it marries really well with teaching the historical components necessary for those students taking the UK exam for literature. So the iGCSE exam, I believe, is the correct name for that one. So when you're taking this semester-long self-paced history course, what we do in that class, the student will be looking at an era of history based on William Shakespeare and the people that were alive when he was alive, or roughly. There might be a few people that we've added in there because they're so important that we need to add them just for contextual purposes, right? And so they are included even if it maybe died the year Shakespeare was born or something like that. So what the students will do is they will be doing research on a number of different people from a number of different categories. I believe it's up to 40 people. So there are philosophers, world leaders, scientists, humanitarian and evangelists, and authors and musicians and explorers, all kinds of people that were alive during the same time that Shakespeare was alive. So once they do the research on these people, they are actually simultaneously, they will also be learning about the culture, the customs, some of the other historical important facts of the era and that type of thing. And then the culminating project and what all the study leads up to is essentially a dinner with Shakespeare event. So they will create a presentation based on a dinner party hosted by Queen Elizabeth I or William Shakespeare himself. Usually it's a very noteworthy character so that you can get the full flair of the event. So they will put this dinner party together based on the things they've learned about the people, about the culture, about the customs of the era. They'll learn about food and etiquette and all these different things, entertainment and music, all of it together in a contextual way. And then as they are putting, one of the big pieces is they get to go and basically decide who's going to sit next to whom. And then they fill out a sheet that talks about the things. Basically, if I'm William Shakespeare and I have Queen Elizabeth I on my left and maybe Galileo on my right, what can I talk with Galileo about? What maybe I shouldn't talk with Galileo about? And what is one question that's a thoughtful question that I can ask Galileo? And then the same thing for the person on my other side. So I pretend to be that person based on my research to create these thoughtful conversations. And then all of this comes into a presentation that they get to do. Some kids even go so far as to do the live event where they cook the food, they hand out names for the people that their live guests are going to be. Like somebody will be Queen Elizabeth I, somebody will be Galileo, and all the other people they've chosen. It ends up being a really fun, hands-on project, looking at history in a really different way, but also well prepares a student looking to sit UK exams. If they're not sitting UK exams, it is a perfect half-credit course for the US style diploma and transcript model if your students are going that route. So that is it in a nutshell, and it's really exciting. You can see a little bit more how it runs if you want to listen to the information about the live class. It is essentially the same class, just self-paced. So I give the same information within it, but it is not in an environment that is with grading by myself or the discussion that happens naturally within a community, an online learning community, and that type of thing. But it is perfect for those that have a little bit of a different schedule and need a self-paced model for their student. It will help meet those needs. So I hope that your student will be able to enjoy and thrive learning about the Tudor era using this self-paced course. We will see you in the classroom.